Hey Sean, how you doing? Hey, this is Joe from Eagle 2 Digital, and I spoke with you a couple of days ago regarding a short video that I was going to send over your way showing you exactly what your number one competitor is doing online to generate so much business. And I'm also going to show you what you guys can do, you and your team can do to start participating in that same way, start generating a lot of extra traffic and taking your business to the next level. And so Sean, you might be asking yourself, well, why am I willing to go ahead and share that information with you for free? And basically it comes down to my having run a business myself for the last 24 years. I know how demanding that can be and how much time I really have to go ahead and focus on other strategies to take my business to the next level. Sometimes I'm just too busy running my own business. And so hopefully what I can do here is show you exactly what your competitor is doing, show you how you can do it yourself, and then let you decide if you do want to go ahead and do that yourself, or if you'd rather just go ahead and employ my services to help you get that done. And so without further ado, Sean, I'm going to go ahead and move on with this and show you what it's going to take to get Google to rank your website. Because basically what happens here is when people are out there searching for the services that you provide, we want your website to be showing on that front page. Okay, if it's not showing up for your consumers to see, it doesn't matter how pretty your website is, if they're not seeing it, then it's not doing you any good. And so basically what it comes down to is meeting the criteria that Google has when it comes to getting your website out in front of your customers. And so I've got your website right here in front of me, and not a bad looking website, looks really good. There's definitely some areas where we can improve on. We've got lots of like blank space right in here, and one thing I would like to do here, Sean, is for one, you got a nice name here, but we need to get that kind of shown front and center so that people can see when they bring it up, they can see, oh, okay, I'm talking about Merc Air right here. Here they are. Got your number up front. That looks great. Got this over here as well. So everything's looking pretty good. Basically, when it comes to Google, what Google looks for to begin with is 1,500 words of content on your front page. And right now I'm seeing probably about 300 to maybe 400 words of content. They want to see 1,500, and what you can do there simply is just to take each one of those services that you provide, and you can kind of have a short description of each one of those on your front page with a link that you've got down here going to your back pages. And so that'll help you definitely get that content up to speed. Now, they also want to see key relevant search words incorporated in that. Okay, so if I were to go ahead and use this tool up here called Ahrefs, and I were to look at your website here, and I can see that you guys are using about 16 organic keywords that are used to help people find your website. Now, Google wants to see a few more than that before they're going to start directing traffic your way. For example, your number one competitor up here, which is Airmasters, you can see they've got 863 organic keywords. Okay, so the nice thing about this is that now you can see that this is why your website's not ranking when it comes to Google, because we need to get the content up, we need to get the keywords up. This is some of the areas that you can improve on. Okay, number two would be the number of backlinks that are on your website. For example, what are backlinks? Backlinks are referring domains, in other words, websites other than yours that are referring traffic to your website. So, for example, Airmasters here has 191 people out there, or other websites that are referring over 5,000 links of business to Airmasters. Okay, so now you can see why they rank so high. If we compare yours, you're showing 2 referral domains and a total of 5 backlinks. So definitely some room for improvement. Okay, and so that's one thing nice, is that there's something we can do to start getting your website to rank. Okay, number 3 is if I were to go ahead and search, for example, AC Repair Tampa. Okay, this is a very common search key term, and we can see we've got Airmasters and some of these other guys showing up on the what they call the map pack. This is the number one area where you would like to be, because this is where most of your eyes fall. But down here below is also the organic listing. So if we can at least get on this first page when people do a Google search, that's definitely going to boost your traffic, your business up quite a bit by doing that. Now, this would be our primary goal, but you know what, something? When I've been looking at some of these other businesses up here, for example, when I do a Google search, I've actually seen businesses in this number one spot here with a 1-star rating. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, how in the heck can that be? And mainly it comes down to them meeting their criteria, 1,500 words of content with relevant keywords, and lots of them incorporated in that content. Number 2 would be meeting the criteria when it comes to backlinks and referral domains. And then number 3 would be citations. And what are citations? Well, when I was over here, for example, looking at, let's say, Airmasters, and I was looking at the backlinks and I say, you know, what can I do to compete with backlinks? Well, I can go to backlinks in this tool called Ahrefs, and I can see all of these people here that are referring business to Airmasters. All of these guys here, and we can go down to each and every one of these guys and say, hey, listen, we want a referral as well. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, it's long and tedious, but you know, that's what gets you on that front page. Well, citations are directories in which these guys are all listed. So to be on this front page right here, you're going to be listed in at least about 100 to 150 different online directories to help get your business listed here as well. And there's actually over 300 businesses or directories that you could be a part of. And so in the same way that we looked up backlinks when it came to Airmasters, we can do the same thing with citations. Find out all the citations that Airmasters is a part of, copy those, and submit our information and say, hey, listen, we want to be listed there as well. So in a nutshell, Sean, this is what it takes to get Google working for you. This is what it takes to get Google recognizing you and your website and your authority and start driving some traffic towards your business, okay? So it is definitely doable. One thing when it comes down to is I hope you've been able to find this information valuable and generate a lot more business to your website and to your business. And I know sometimes it's hard to dedicate some time to be able to do this kind of stuff, but I know you're focused on doing your own business. And so if you can see how valuable this information is in being able to compete with the big guys and start driving some more business your way, then please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. You can reach me at 813-797-4433. So Sean, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking a moment to watch this video and let me know what I can do for you. Thank you.